What's good, everybody? It's your boy Aristotle Investments, R with the RAR. We back with another episode of Market Talk, and it is an emergency episode because Trump did what? He pretty much rolled back the tariffs. All right, now I kind of figured this would happen, just didn't know how soon and didn't think it would be today, but it is what it is, folks. So we're going to get right into it without further ado. But before we do, please do me one favor for giving you guys the game and the gems. Please leave a like and a comment. That's all I ask you guys to do. Now let's get right into it. Let me give you guys what you deserve. So first of all, let's go and look at what Trump said. Basically, he's going to do a 90-day pause on tariffs. Now, yesterday, the day before, so today is the 9th, right? And on April 8th, what did I say? China and U.S. are playing everyone around the world. They do this trade war stuff every 2 to 3 years purposely to tank the U.S. markets, all right? So to make a long story short here, I told people China and the U.S. are in cahoots, okay? I don't buy anything they say, and I even did this in my chat privately, which I'm glad I did it privately for Honey Drip. I literally did a class privately, and I said, this is our first buy zone, this is our second, this is our third. Now, why did I think we were going to recover fast? Because last time Trump was at really a 20%, the market just recovered all the way up to all-time highs nonstop. Last time it dropped 20% because he was at odds with China. Sharp turn, sort of, but not as aggressive. Nah, it ain't even as aggressive. Actually, yes, that first day was aggressive of turnaround right here. First day was super aggressive. So we better hope we can at least get a pullback, because at least they allowed that for that day. But this one was just insane reversal. We definitely wanted lower on stocks. Didn't really get the discounts we wanted across the board. Nvidia is probably the only exception that got us, some money. But other than that, we got in a few plays in our chat, for the reversal. I'll show you guys the one I got in. This one right here, DDOG and DHR right here. We got high risk plays. Right here, I even said it. I said getting into this bullish swing just in case good news throughout the week. That was one of them. And then DHR. So these were my two. So it's only been 5 days. 404 day. I called this. I think that was Friday last week. And then DDOG. And then they hit today. And I told everybody to get out. So Disney was in this one. I got in earlier this week. I was looking at Apple for a swing. Disney right here. Got in. So yeah, it's crazy because I was looking at Apple for a swing. Let me see if it actually hit my level. Oh, that was the level. That was the area to buy in. Apple now has a bullish engulfing. We have lots of bullish engulfings across. But yes, folks, the reason why I told people they're in cahoots, because you got to think, folks, read the last paragraph. Our world leaders strategically have each year planned out. Do you think the world can just move that randomly at the stop of a dime? So you got to think, folks. I personally believe people who talk all the time are frenemies and not really enemies. So you got to think, we're always at odds. We're always negotiating. We're always with China. So eventually, if you put two and two together, you're like, okay, this is on purpose. If you know propaganda, everything is just purposely, So, hey, they pulled their move. They pulled their stunt. And honestly, everybody probably has a little FOMO today. Of course, I made money. I made a lot of money, over 300K today, actually. But, of course, my portfolio was down due to the fact that the market dropped. My favorite long play that I can give on here is XYZ. That would be my favorite to average down into in Robinhood and SoFi. So XYZ, Robinhood, SoFi are all, to me, at still great buys. So that's something I would want to say. Robinhood barely fell down. Okay, 54% from the highs. So that was actually 67. And so that was a 54% drop. $30 Robinhood was. So that actually wasn't that bad of a buy. They gave us great dips. Now let's see if let's see. I think Robinhood is going to all-time highs pretty soon. So that's just my personal opinion. I think Robinhood is going to keep going and keep going and keep going. So I would say Robinhood, SoFi, and SYZ will be a few of my favorites. Kava as well. Kava, especially above resistance tomorrow, could go. Kava, SYZ, Square, SoFi, Robinhood would be some of my favorites that I like long term. And yeah, folks, I'm still undefeated in trading for the last 10 trades. Here are my stats for last month. All of these trades you could search inside the chat. If you guys want me to, I can search a few for you guys. Like when I called Hal on March 4th. All you have to do is go here, and then type in Hal, and then you will see where I called it right here. March 4th. See what I'm saying? And then Amazon. All right. From me, starters, and Amazon. See that? We got Amazon calls. And then we got in more Amazon, I think right here. See that? Hold up. Let me see. We got in another one. We got in 2 Amazons. Oh, right here. See that? So 2 Amazons right here. So anything you want to see is there. What else we got in that was on that list? Let's go. Let's jump to present. Just to show you guys. Tesla was March 10th. All right. Starters and Tesla right here. So you got to think we got in a bunch of stuff. And all of them you can go and check yourself. And then I even added here and everything. So you got, and I was in South Africa when I did a lot of these calls. DDOG still made bank on that. Delta Airlines failed on one, got caught the next one. Lift Play we caught. Marvel we caught. So all of these you can just go and search yourself. So I don't have to get on here and lie about one thing. I can random. If you want to see me do it again, I can. Let's choose a random one, Lift and Marvel. Let's just choose random ones just so you guys can see. All right. We don't got to sit here and lie on nobody. You see Marvel's right there. Small account challenge. Lift. Small account challenge. All right. And there you go, folks. Right here. So there you go. Small account challenge, Lift, Marvel, everything was called. If you guys are interested in turning 1,000 into 10,000, make sure you guys click the link in the description. If you're on my IG, make sure you comment challenge or DM me the word challenge, and you guys are good to go. Other than that, folks, this was actually a short, great video. I gave you guys some free plays. I gave you guys some rationale. We have CPI tomorrow. So when we're officially out of a bear market, so, a bear market was here. Now we're not even close to being 20% down from most recent highs. So bear market is over. 10% move that fast. 10% move. We were down 20%. Now we're down 10% from all-time highs that fast. So, bear market's over. Back into a bull market. And before we leave, I wanted to show you guys this trend line. That's what SPY was trying to hold. See that? 1, 2, 3. So the market worked hard to hold this third touch of support. And, could it go back to all-time highs? It honestly could, with inflation being paused for 90 days. And yeah, folks, that's pretty much all I have. We're out of a bear market now. And we can look at some dips tomorrow. I'm going to be looking at some dips to personally buy inside the chat. But yeah, it's your boy Aristotle. I'll see you guys next market talk. Hope you guys got some gems out of this, got some free long plays, and we out.